Mic check, mic check. So, getting on here, kind of an old school vibe video of just what I used to do on my old channels, addressing beefs, addressing comments. I recently watched this one person's live stream here. Let me shut my car off here, and I'm probably gonna drop the link if this guy wants to come in and chat, because I'm just addressing all the haters, the lurkers, especially. I think the last time I did this was damn near a year ago, about 8 months ago, right before I moved back to Pennsylvania here. My last few days at the hotel, where I had Targeted Patton, Immaterial Man come on, and we just hashed our beef out. Which these aren't beefs. Like, this shit I'm doing on the internet is not a beef. I don't have a problem with anybody that I make a video about. It's not for views. It's for my solely my own entertainment, and other people like the vibe of these videos. They're not good nature videos. I come on and I discuss that, but this person's been talking shit, sneak dissing, subliminally dissing. He's a lurker. He won't address me by name, but always like I kind of always felt like he was talking about me, but it's always this chaos lecture about, oh, this person's so bad in the community, in the TI community. And I'm just dispelling all that bullshit, man. This ain't no 2022, 2021. There is no TI community, okay? You're going to be sitting here waiting, filming fake gang stalking because you're confused watching other people lie to you for either donations, they're mentally ill, they may have been gang stalked. We're not discounting gang stalking on this channel, but there is a lot, and especially an influx of fake targeted individuals. They're not perps. They're not sent by the program. These people are genuinely bored people, genuinely uninteresting people. My life isn't so interesting myself. Like, I don't portray to be some type of James Bond, slick hair back, cool guy on this channel. Like, I think I'm pretty fucking average to I pretty much consider myself a loser. Like, as far as what I'm doing in my life, like, I don't think I'm cool whatsoever. But it's not like I'm a nerd or anything like that, but I'm pretty modest on this channel. If I do something bad that offends somebody, I don't shy away from admitting that, but it's for the sake of comedy. And I've had this discussion before, and I've spoke on the psychology of why I make these videos. Like, I generally don't make fun of people, talk shit on people in real life. That doesn't, I don't think I'm a good person for making these videos, right? But there's a reason why I make fun of people in the TI community. Okay, so first and foremost, we're gonna go over that. So let's go over what this person said, and I'm gonna be dropping the link if this motherfucker wants to. And I say that as a joke. Like, that's what I do on the internet. Like, I say a lot of bad words. This is like a radio show. This is like a podcast show, okay? As another one headlight drives by, like I said, the one headlights have increased. Sorry, I'm just making sure my camera's still working. The one headlights increased because I started talking about it and filming it or speaking about it on my live stream. So now it's going to increase. And the more I film it as quote unquote gang stalking evidence, you'll start seeing these supernatural numbers of one headlights. So is there people behind the gang stalking headlight program, the red shirt program? Yes. But is everything we're filming gang stalking? No. Okay. Is it abnormal? Is it stuff that can show that we're living in a matrix, a simulation? That's what I start to discuss on this channel because that's what I experience. Okay. These things that I experienced that were quote unquote gang stalking. Yes, I went through the traditional gang stalking of people following you. You park your car, people in red shirts show up. That was in the beginning, but I didn't focus on that. So it stopped happening. But when something stops happening, doesn't mean people aren't breaking into my house with blowtorches and glitter glue. There's a reason why people support my channel, even though I talk shit and I'm a bad influence on the TI community, because they were there with me as this shit was happening. Like there's dozens of people that are like, yeah, I remember that from 2 years ago. It's a lot of people. That's where the support's coming from because they seen the real struggle. This person say that I'm not struggling because I came on and I was honest. He's like, you're not even struggling. You're not even going through it, man. You're not even going through it, man. And the person I'm talking about is his name is Sierran or Karen is versatile. And I'm gonna drop the link. This isn't about if I'm an asshole. This isn't a personality beauty pageant contest where they ask the questions and they try to learn about your personality. You don't have to like me. I went through the struggle and I'm sitting here. And the reason why I say that, I have a hard drive full of evidence. So if this kid Karen wants to come and look at the evidence, or if he wants me to put a video together that's a detailed documentary style video of all the evidence and all of the story, I can waste my time and do that. I can sit here, waste 6 hours of my time, make the perfect documentary on top of going through the gang stalking, explain it so even people outside of the fucking program that don't know about this would even be interested in the video. You know, it's not gonna be a lot of people watch the video, but it's gonna be a good video. But why would I do that? I've already done that for 3 years straight. And where did it get me? Nowhere. So what did I choose to do? I choose to ignore it, fight the program. Is another thing that these fucking people like Karen don't do. Sierran, the Karen, Aaron, the Karen, whatever the guy's name is, right? Everyone in the community knows him. There's a reason why this dude has, I don't know how many subs because I don't care. I think, what does he have, like 1,500, something like that? Like he has a lot of subs for T.I. And no one watches his videos is because you're not learning nothing about gang stalking. And these people take it as disrespect. Uh, hey, he could be a very well be a real Ti, but what you're portraying the product as far as telling your story, and I know he's going through a rough time, so this isn't a focus on his life, but it was at one point showing these videos. At one point, it was, and he just fucking shits all over my targeting, but he acts like I'm the big bad wolf in the community. Yeah, I make fun of people. I do meme videos. I showcase some video editing, but I also say people are real. I also say people go through the struggle. I don't make it all about me because that's what every TI does. Only my targeting is this, and you're not even going through it now, man. I told you in the last months it's slowed down and it's still happening if I want to film it. If I want to sit here and focus on gang stalking, it's still happening. It happens more when you fucking film it and you talk about it and you fucking make it all your fucking reality. I don't know what that means. If you're, I feel like it's surveillance. I feel like we're targets, we're being surveilled. And this is another thing Karen never talks about is the people doing it. I sat here and fought the people doing it. I risked my own fucking life, me going to fucking prison to shit on these people, to fucking make them feel fucking little. So yeah, I'm making fun of people, and yeah, that can be seen as wrong, but there's a comedic twist to what I'm doing. There's people laughing at this shit. Sometimes the people I make the videos say it's funny. They're like, yeah, dude, that was funny. Because I'm not attacking them in a fucking vulgar way. Like it's comedic based. It's because nobody, and there's a psychology. Let me break down why I do these videos on King Mansa, and I do videos on other TIs that are meant to be funny, like Anise Tristran. Dude, I go and I do more research than these selfish TIs like Karen. Yeah, you may be struggling. Hey, you may be a good guy, or you think you are, or you try to be, right? But you don't give a fuck about the TIs, just like I don't give a fuck because no one gives a fuck about me. So I'm honest about it and I fucking tell you how it is. Hey, no one, it doesn't matter what I've proven it. Doesn't matter what you show. Doesn't matter. People hate that you show gang stalking. You can show the best gang stalking evidence ever and they just ignore it. So why the fuck am I gonna go homeless? Okay, which I did go homeless. I am homeless basically. I had to move back with my parents because of the gang stalking. I was living in hotels, renting cars. I couldn't own a car for over 4 years because gang stalkers kept destroying my car. Not made up. Oh, I think because my alternator went out. It's the gang stalking program. Literally, when I fixed something for $700, the next day I would have to fix something else. And that would keep happening over and over until my money in my credit cards went to fucking negative. I went from having a $20,000, $15,000 credit limit to now I have a $300 credit limit that's $300 past the balance because of rental cars to this day. So I owe $600 on a $300 credit card. So this dude's saying I'm living good because after 4 years, after losing everything, I finally get a tax return that was stolen from me. I filed taxes that was in August, and I just get it in what, 5 months later. And I'm grateful. Hey, I am fucking grateful, even though it's stolen, that we live in a country that will get the fucking money back, reverse it from the thief's bank account, and give it to me as a target image. I fucking love that. I am not complaining. But I thought, like, first of all, my tax return was supposed to be fucking double of what I got. They cut it in half, okay? And then they stole it. So it's not like, oh, wow, you're living so good. The one time something semi good happened, it was fucking stolen from me at the first opportunity at the post office. Like, these are operations that they were running on me. And I'm not even complaining. That's why I have fun on the channel. But I have to bring this shit up to these fucking whiny baby TIs. Now, I hope he does good in life. And if I am giving him some type of constructive criticism, like I might have said in a video, like, yeah, bro, like, I think he's homeless. Like I don't know his family situation. Like maybe he has a bad family situation where he can't move in with family. But TIs like him, it would be beneficial if he moved in with family. Like there's a reason why I didn't go homeless. First of all, he had a car. Sierra is versatile. He had a car his whole targeting. And then if he gets in an accident with a random person, oh, it's the Gangstalkers. Like that actually happened to me, and I didn't even blame the Gangstalkers when the guy fucking went into oncoming traffic from a side street on a two-way fucking traffic with full of cars, looked directly in my eye, and fucking hit my rental car, which I still owe $700 to Hertz for. Like, dude, I got in so much fucking debt and so many fucking issues, dude. Like going to the laundromat, people would put cum socks. Like I would go to the laundromat, throw my clothes in the laundry washer, then put in the dryer, go do door dashes in between because I work. You know what I'm saying? I'm working 7 days a week, and I've always had 6, 7 days a week. I don't work hard. I'm just saying, like, I don't just sit around, bro, and sulk about targeting. So people, this happened twice. Someone would get a sock full of fucking cum on it, like a cum sock, and then throw it into my batch of clothes, dude. Like, come the fuck on, man. Like, I went through it all, dude. I'm the one talking about illegal immigrants, which I love Spanish people. Don't get it twisted. I love all Spanish people. I look Spanish, and they've always treated me like family. I love those people. But I'm the one talking about how the government and the state uses illegal immigrants in sanctuary cities to harass you. I have a video on my hard drive of a legal immigrant sleeping on my fucking porch as I go to work, and they kept fucking doing that. Sitting on my porch as I'm going to work, insinuating like they're breaking into my crib. And then when I come home from work, I find dead cockroaches and shit everywhere. Whether that was my cat or them, I don't know. But also vandalism and shit here and there. So, like, I had a fucking poster on the wall that someone came several times and scratched. Like, dude, they fucking invaded my privacy. They fucking punished me for living alone. They're like, dude, we're like someone invading your jail cell and spitting on your pillow and shit. Like, dude, people are fucking. When I first left my first apartment, and went to the hotel, someone fucking. I had glasses, dude, in a case. Someone fucking ejaculated on those glasses. Like, you see how embarrassing this shit is, dude? Do you see why I joke around and I don't talk about this fucking shit? Because it makes you look crazy and it's people surveilling you. You ain't going through the fucking real targeting, dude. There's a reason why I laugh away the fucking pain, you fucking retard. Do you think I can tell people, oh, someone jacked off on my glasses, bro? Like, you go to bed, you take your glasses off, you take a shower, you take your glasses off, okay? You put them in the glasses case because you wear contacts, and then you wear glasses when you're in the house. You know, when you're not going out, you take the contacts out, you put the glasses on. So the next morning you wake up, put the contacts in, you don't even look at the glasses, then come back, and it's the first few days you're at that hotel, and there's fucking what I can guess is fucking ejaculate on the fucking inside of a case. Fucking glasses, dude. This is stuff that happens in witchcraft. So anyone thinking this is weird, like, yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's some other fucking thing. But this is shit that happens in witchcraft, dude. This is stuff they use. They use feces, semen, urine. Okay, like there's many stories about this shit. So I'm going through the real fucking targeting. Okay, just because I'm fucking talented. Like this dude plays basketball on his streams, bro. Like, bro, no offense. Like I'm better than you at basketball. I don't even play basketball anymore. You're just a hater, bro. Like you're just a fucking hater. Well, and this is the thing. This is why I bring this up. Hey, he's allowed to hate on me. He's allowed to. I hate when people hate on me. They paint me as a villain, but they act like they're not a hater. It's like, bro, you are a hater. You're not getting attention because you talk in circles. Okay, you don't have to be like me, but you're not even talking about gang stalking in depth into any fashion where people can understand it. You're just talking about how you used to work at a grocery store and you were gang stalked because people were mean to you. Like, bro, there was a time and period I was desperate for money in North Carolina in the beginning of my targeting, and I would go to interviews and I get ghosted at interviews. I would get hired at jobs, fill paperwork. This happened at 2 jobs. Fill the paperwork, and they would never have me start. So I don't want to hear fucking shit, bro. I've been through it all when it comes to fucking gang stalking. There's other TIs. Maybe their stories are harder than mine. I'm modest about what I speak on here. But I've talked about all of this live on live stream, and there's fucking multiple, I don't know if it's 5, 10 people, 15 people that heard me tell all of these stories in the past, dude. My channels got deleted, so I'm not gonna bring up my gang stalking trauma when I'm trying to move on with my fucking life. I'm trying to get financially responsible so I can fucking fight the gang stalking. Okay? That's how you fight it. You don't fight it by living in your car. That's it, beating your ass, dude. Okay? This dude probably mad because I don't like that King Mansa. I feel like he's exaggerating for donations. Okay? Like I believe King Mansa is a real TI, but I believe he's exaggerating to get maximum donations. That's why I called him out. I would prefer if Karen is versatile. This is what I would prefer. And this is, I sound like an asshole trying to tell him what to do, but it's smart what I'm trying to say here. All right, you're homeless, live in your car. Let's set up a campaign where we raise you money so you can or buy another car or get an apartment. Whether it's $1,500, $2,000, you work, you do your thing, and you're like, hey guys, I'm gonna put my cash app up. Um, I'm just trying to get back. If there's a purpose for the donations for you to get back on your feet, that would be fucking great. But this dude, in my opinion, I don't know his situation from what it looks like on YouTube. Okay, this is just my opinion from observing. Is he wants to be that vagabond TI? I was lured into that too. Every TI is lured into that when you go through the program. I'm not saying he's a fake. But this vagabond shit where you live out of your car, like, dude, I have a fucking pet, bro. I'm not gonna even make that an option, and that's a good thing, bro. I'm not gonna be a TI that has a dog or a cat and I'm living out my fucking car, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, that's just stupid. Like, you're so much that closer to just giving your pet away. That's showing love for your pet that you never ever even think about that situation, that you'll humble yourself to live with your fucking parents or your fucking brother or sister, even though, you know, getting arguments and shit like that. So I don't have a problem. I like when people talk shit on me, dude. That's why I talk shit on other people. I like it. I think it's funny. I think it's sometimes when people talk shit and they're pissed off, I like look inward. I'm like, damn, all right, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I really look at shit like that. Like, yeah, I might be an asshole because I make some fucking videos, but hey, man, we're humans. There's only a bunch of limited talents that I have, man. I'm good at basketball. I'm an okay weightlifter, and I'm like decently funny when it comes to making memes. So I'm gonna fucking put that on my channel, bro. What am I gonna do? Stop video editing? Or like this is what I'm talking about with Karen is versatile. This dude, like, he wants me to only talk about gang stalking. Like, do you know how fucking bad that is for your mental health, bro? Like, you must not care at all for any TI if you're telling them to believe this bullshit in the gang stalking narrative. This V2K, Robert Duncan, 5G tower, satellite linked. It's all bullshit. Anyone promoting that gang stalking, and he tried to flip it that I'm saying it's fake. No, I'm gonna go over to what gang stalking is. in a general term. Okay, not just my targeting, a general fucking term. Because this is what you people do. You over dramatic, bad decision targeted individuals like Charon and whatever, right? Is that you focus on one aspect of gang stalking, which is people following you. And then you act like that's all gang stalking is. That's what King Mansa does too. King Mansa, King Musa, however you want to say his name. Is you focus on that and then you mix in things that are normal things like arguments at work. And then, oh, because people mobbed me and I got an argument at work, it's all some big giant scheme. No, this is what's going on. And I'm trying to be honest with you. If you're a target, you're really being targeted. Yes, it does stop. It does slow down because these people are surveilling you and watching you 24/7 and they have other targets. So yeah, it gets hot and heavy when they're trying to institutionalize you, when they're trying to make you look crazy, how you make us look crazy, how you want us to all look crazy like you. You don't want us to live good. Oh, if we're living good, we're not the real TIs if we're not living out of our cars, right? Like all that shit's fucking fake. It's based on your decision making. Like think about it logically what this is supposed to be. Yes, you are chosen. You're a chosen one put on a list of other targeted individuals. There's an organization with lots of resources and technology. So like people like above the US military, things like that. We're not going to go into who it is, right? Oh, fuck. I left my fucking car charger while my car was off. That shit can kill your battery just for everyone to know because I fucking spent money on this. If you leave your car charger in the fucking charging port, even when your car is off, it can drain your battery and kill your alternator. You're welcome. Okay, that's what happened to me. I spent $700. And I didn't blame that on gang stalking, even though there was a lot of gang stalking involved with that vehicle. I realized the problem. That's what I do with everything with gang stalking. I have evidence on a hard drive. But I completely forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, I'm just gonna change the subject because I don't like that total recall shit when you're trying you side story and then you try to think about what you said. I'm just gonna change the subject. But there's people that just fucking, hey, they hate my guts, but they know that I went through something, man. And if I didn't, then I'm a hell of an actor. And there's never been one like me. Okay. And I'm not getting paid shit to do it, if that's the case. Sean the dude, I am not giving any knowledge. Like, let me just break this down, guys. What my bread and butter here is on this channel. My old rants were entertainment. It was me fighting against the program. It taught the TI community not to be a victim. It was wrong. But it taught the TI community, don't worry about what people think. Don't be a victim. Even if you're making noise, it's called saber rattling. You're better off saber rattling than like, oh, I'm Karen is versatile. Oh, I used to work at a grocery store 3 years ago and they were mean to me there. Like that shit ain't happened to me in any job, right? But anyways, like you don't want that. You want to stand firm. Like, yeah, motherfucker. Like I like living out my fucking car. I like the freedom and shit like that. Even if it's like fucking fake, it's just because there's these TIs don't realize the people that are targeting you are also watching your YouTube channel. Duh. Think about it. You think that, oh, they're gonna target you, surveil you, but your public YouTube channel, they don't got time to watch that. That's why I went crazy and I did rants. Like there was nothing really special about what I did. And there was like a demonic rant thing that I would do that was entertaining. It was funny. It was a stress reliever, but it wasn't who I was and it wasn't good for me mentally. That's why I stopped doing that. I stopped doing the anger based rants and the demonic rants. Like I've done a couple in the last 6 months because for me and my personal life is beneficial. Like I know it makes the TI and myself look bad. Someone just pulled into this fucking parking lot. But like for me it was beneficial. Making fun of TIs. I know it makes you feel bad. I know it makes you look fucking I know it makes you feel bad, and I know it makes you sorry, someone just pulled into this parking lot. Not a gang stalker. They pulled in the parking lot, they saw me, they turned around. They're probably coming here to smoke or something. But I know that shit makes you look bad. That's why when I make these videos, I don't fucking like it makes the people look bad, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like fucking it's comedy based. It's not like to tear them completely down. You know, it does do that, but it's comedy based. It's make to make people laugh, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And it's the reason why I make those videos for the last time, because I think I forgot to say that. You'll look, and I actually look into the gang stalking algorithm, and I stopped doing it because of this reason. You can't find anything on gang stalking. Now, nowadays is decent. It's okay. There's people talking about it. There was a year, 2 year period where there was nobody even talking about gang stalking. It was all tarot cards. It was all spirituality shit. Oh, you're being gang stalked by your family because a demon possessed them. Shit, like no, the person saying that isn't going through gang stalking. So what I do is there's a community of people, they're yearning for content. But I can't make gang stalking content all the time because it's not good for me. So I'm gonna try different content. So I tried music content, comedy content. I'm done with the music thing. Like I'm not gonna do that. It was for a month. I did it. I made a bunch of songs. It was fun. Some of them were funny, some of them were terrible, but it was an experiment, you know? I'm not gonna keep doing that. But that's what I do on this channel. Sierron says he's versatile, but he's not versatile. I can do a basketball shooting video where I'm making shots from half court and like Steph Curry range and shit like that. When I was younger, I used to be able to dunk. I could probably train to dunk if that was what you know. I'm just getting too old for this shit, dude. Like I need to focus on making tons of money so I can have a secure financial life because there's people actually gang stalking me, like it's been proven. Like I have tons of evidence of it. You can just ignore it all you want. It fucking happened. I have receipts. I have fucking dozens of cars being damaged and scratched and dented. I have evidence of break-ins. Like I have it all. I have it. I have live streams saved from 2 years ago. Like, dude, don't fuck with me when it comes to that. That's why people are flocking and watching my and this dude talking shit because I get views. And this is how you know he's a hypocrite. He says I do it for views. Okay. The only reason he said that is because I recently just started getting good views because I'm shadow banned. So I recently had a video and a live stream with 400 views. Whoop-de-doo, bro. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Do you see how he plays these games and these other people? Oh, you're doing it for views, right? I'm doing it for views, and I'm about to drop the link because I want to come in here and I want him to fucking tell me what I'm doing wrong. I don't want to talk shit on him. I'm doing it for views, but once I get a little tiny burst of views, you jump on my fucking ass. Oh, all you care about is views and clicks and subscribers. So I'll go into that, what I mean by what I care about views. At one point, I did care about views when I used to be a slanderous fucking asshole in 2021 because I wanted to test to see, and this is what this is about, is to test my skills on YouTube. It's to see, hey, what's working and what's not. What if I want to do a YouTube channel that's a marketing channel to make money one day? Like, I don't want to do that. But what if I do want to do that? What if I know the skills to get views to uh you know, Strongest Boss did the same shit. It's part like, dude, I'm not on here for that, but it was a skill that I was trying to learn. It's a skill that I'm gonna try to learn while I'm on here. I'm not gonna sit here and make fucking have 500 subs and get 40 views for 3 years. If I'm doing that, I'm quitting YouTube. It means no one's listening to the content, they're not responding to it, and I'm wasting my fucking breath. So while I'm on here telling my testimony, I would prefer that more people hear it than not, you know, just for the sake of getting the word out about gang stalking. Because at one point, again, with the fighting of the program, because they were going hard, instead of curling up in a ball, I fought back for 2+ years. I wanted people to learn about gang stalking. I made a fucking gang stalking. The first video I ever fucking made was Gang Stalking 101, a documentary prior to the heavy gang stalking. My fucking battery's down, so I have to turn my car on here. prior to my heavy gang stalking, predicting future fucking gang stalking. That's from me researching it. I spend hours researching gang stalking. I'm no expert, but I've legit watched hours of videos, thousands of hours. Not even kidding you. Thousands of fucking hours of other people's fucking evidence videos. Wasted my fucking time for Karen to tell me about gang stalking and what it is. Before I even went through it, I already watched hundreds of hours of it before I even went through the heavy gang stalking. Looking for the evidence, believing the target, making my own conclusions, doing the research on Reddit. UTIs that talk shit on me for making meme videos, you don't do any of that. The closest person to do that is absent-minded Abe. The closest person to talk shit and to actually back up what the fuck they're saying because they thought I was a perp or a bad influence was absent-minded Abe, because I believe he did some research. All you other fuckers, you can just tell you didn't research. Now me, my weakness in research, admittingly, is directed energy. I don't know, and I've said that for 3-4 years straight. And you're not gonna guilt me because I don't get directed energy. Because most of you, and Abe, listen up. All these people talking shit on me, they don't even get the fucking bed vibrations, bro. Like, I got bed vibrations. I had my left artery shut down in my fucking left arm in the beginning. I woke up with 2 burn marks that I still have to this fucking day in the beginning of the targeting from directed energy. It always happened when I was sleeping. I did a video showing that there's EMF in my memory foam mattress. That's proven that I did that video. People remember that. So, and that was the very beginning of my target. So I never threw out directed energy. I've always was honest about it. That happened from March of 2021 to about May or June. That's about it. Hey, I'm a bitch for that. Whatever, dude. I've never claimed to be the hardest fucking target. But these King Montas, these Charon or Versatiles, like, they don't even fucking acknowledge directed energy. Okay? And they come jump down my fucking throat when they can't even articulate A to Z the testimony of the gang stalking. I've done multiple gang stalking testimonies. I've shown it live on air. I've done it all, guys, when it comes to gang stalking. So, hey, that doesn't make me better than anybody, period. But what I will say is that everyone will recognize that watches my videos that I put a fucking better effort than you did to prove this fucking shit, to present the best fucking product for everyone to look at and be like, wow, that's gang stalking. Wow, if I don't believe that's gang stalking, those are a lot of coincidences stacking up in that guy's life, man. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Period. Even skeptics, they're not looking at, and hey, dude, that's your style. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm about to drop the link. I know you're here. You're a lurker, dude. And he only talks in subliminals. I like, dude, that's perp shit. If you want to fucking address me, man. I have no issue. If it's gonna bring more attention to your gang stalking story, this is what part of why I do these beefs, these controversial videos. It brings more attention to your story. There's people that watch my video that hate my fucking guts and like, oh wow, like I fuck with Abe, I fuck with Mansa, I fuck with this guy. I believe that's the whole point. It's called generating a buzz. It's called being interesting. It's not me. I'm boring. Me. I was a grocery manager 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and they started acting up and I quit. Like, dude, I quit a bunch of jobs. It's my fault. Like, I never blame shit on gang stalking that shouldn't be blamed on gang stalking. I look at all the facts and I come up with a conclusion. And I believe most of the time I'm right. There might be errors here and there. But I go out of my way to not blame random shit on gang stalking. I go out of my way to stop talking about it unnecessarily and talk about other subjects to show that I'm not obsessed with it, because I'm not. And it took time to deprogram from that, because it's not healthy to talk about gang stalking every day. I don't give a fuck. For you people that do that shit, you don't show nothing. You don't show nothing. Hold up. Let me fucking put this shit on here, man. Yeah, my vehicle doesn't shake when it's off. But I dropped the link if you want to jump in here. And the reason why I want you to come in here is I want you to tell me. I'm not gonna interrupt you or anything. Tell me what the fuck is so bad about me making a couple joke videos. And this is what I hate about when people criticize me on that. It's like you ignore everything else. Okay, so I might as well have fun. I might as well other people have fun and be entertained. You know, it's to show versatility. Like I'm making different content. I'm about to start dropping gaming content. I talk about different subjects. I talk about fucking all types of shit on this fucking channel, dude. Like honestly, like I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's just pure jealousy. Like I don't want to sound egotistical. I don't want to sound like I'm better than anyone else. But when you come with nonsense like that, like first and foremost, say my fucking name. Say my name. Say my name. Because if you're saying that I'm not targeted, I want you to tell me what it is, why I'm not targeted, and I want you to show me like I showed everyone else. You don't have to like me. You can hate my fucking guts. I want you to tell me why all the evidence I put out that I worked hard to show isn't evidence because you said no. And I want you to show me counter evidence. So I should have my mind blown away by the evidence you show. But you're such a fucking coward, dude. I know you're fucking listening because you're a lurker. I don't lurk on your fucking channel, bro. I used to think, all right, maybe this guy is going to have some type of knowledge. He seemed like a reasonable young dude. But there's no knowledge on your channel. It's just, I'm the expert, I'm the guru, but I'm a humble guru. That's what you try to portray. And that's it. It's just chaos lectures. Like, it's worse than me, dude. So I want that motherfucker to come on here, and then while he's coming on, I'm going to explain what Gangstalking is. As simply as I can, as quickly as I can, as from what I understand what it is, okay? Gangstalking, I've done this over and over. I'm the only TI that does this. You'll come on here every day, and you won't tell me what it is, but you'll tell me you're going through it. I'll tell you what it is on a general level, and then I'll go into my targeting briefly. Gangstalking is, we all live on a planet. We all live in America, right? We're all citizens. We have good lives, bad lives, you know, short people, tall people, fat, skinny, different realities for everybody, right? Different upbringings. But you're not supposed to be targeted. You're not supposed to be stalked every day. You're not supposed to be stopped by a big organization, okay, secretly. That's just never supposed to happen to anybody. It just doesn't make sense. Living a normal life, you don't see any patterns. You know, you get in fights, you get in arguments. Nothing is abnormal. Bad things happen. Hits you out of nowhere, man. Car accidents, fights, etc., 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 breakups. Boom. Nothing's abnormal. There's no rhyme or reason. Just bad thing happens. You live your life. Day. Bad things happen. Live. Maybe something down the line, something bad happens. Flat tire. It's all normal. One day you wake up. For me, is I watched the videos first. I feel like, okay, I feel like that's how they capture me. And I was online. Okay, so there's different reasons why we get into the program. You get picked for the program. First thing you're gonna notice is that you're mobbed everywhere you go. Okay, that's what King Mansa, the Karen, and Versatile. That's what all the fucking exaggertorial targets focus for 10 years on. Okay, that does not last forever. It will last for a long time. I would say between 1 to 2 to 3 years. Heavy mobbing. And we're not talking about New York City because we can't really tell the difference, and maybe it is going on there. Okay, maybe it is. We don't know, right? For sure. Like they do. The people that live there, they know, but it can be some weird matrix simulation shit. You don't know 100%, but it's not normal. It's like we're going back, right? You're getting mobbed. You're getting cars. Okay, this is big for everyone. So people that don't talk about cars, suspect. Okay, that's my opinion. So the cars could be one headlights, vanity license plates. So let's say you ate lasagna, you'll leave your house, and then there'll be a license plate that says lasagna as you leave your house. Like that type of synchronicity. People are watching you. That's what you learn. You learn that from the beginning. People are fucking watching you, And they're setting up the gang stalking because you're being watched, followed, surveilled, and monitored. If you're a smarter TI, you're gonna be like, this has to be law enforcement. That's the first, because you're like, who has these capabilities? And who's the government gonna allow to do this high level shit? So this is where I'm gonna stop right here. This is where the Karons and the King Mansas story brick stops, bro. It brick stops right there, dog. They never go past that, and they talk to you in a circle for years and years. They never try to figure out anything past what I just said, which is you're followed, you're being harassed, right? So you realize this has to be like at least maybe law enforcement or something, right? It will never get past that. They will never, they go backwards, nigga. They will go backwards from that point. So they get to that point in their channel and you're with them. You're like, yeah, man, I'm right with you, dude. Yup, I'm going through the same shit. Then it brick stops. Now, I'm not saying, I think obviously I believe it's military that's doing this shit. Okay. That's my opinion. Whether it's dark military, like private contractor groups, DARPA, like that's my opinion. I don't know though, right? I don't know, right? Just guessing. But from there, I went into matrix simulation, and that's what this is all opinion, and it's just through quantum computer, matrix simulations, the drone altering your reality. You're being followed like by a drone, like in Mario, with the little guy at the cloud in the sky and the camera, and it's altering the reality around you. I went into Hollywood. I went into MK Ultra, which like all that shit. And that's not to mix up anything, but that's because I don't just fucking sit in the same spot for years. Like I try to figure shit out. I'm like a detective because I'm not letting these people get away with this. I'm gonna figure out as much as I possibly can and try to diffuse this situation as possibly like fuck these people up as much as I can, disrupt their plan as much as I can. These King Monsters, I'm not trying to go at King Monster. I'm not gonna be making videos on you. I don't think you're a bad dude. I'm just critiquing your channel right now. But Karen, I'm going at you. I dropped the link so you can join. King Mons can join too, but honestly, like I don't even want to make videos on you. I don't have any problem with you, and I said what I already have to say. I will bring you up. I bring up Abe because you guys are like good examples of targets. You're good examples of TI channels. That's why I bring you up. So it's interesting when you talk about like the way you guys do your channel is not interesting. Me, my targeting. Here's what I was gonna say. I've been through it all, man. I've showcased it all. Like, there's no point of me doing it on my and like you might see this new channel and be like, well, I don't see your old shit. I had plenty of evidence on this channel that's from my hard drive. That's old as fuck. A year old, 2 years old, that I can just put on at any time. But you guys don't give no credit. Because if I'm putting on good evidence, you take it as an egotistical, I'm shitting on you, and you just ignore it. So why would I waste my time when I could be trying to make money or do anything like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid. And it's for what? You're not even coming on to this panel to fucking have a man-to-man debate. You're just lurking in the fucking shadows. You know, and I know you are because, no offense, you're living out, at least you were living out your car. So you have free time. But these people try to modify how I do my channel on here. That's the whole point. Not really King Manson. Like I respect him more than like a lot of the other people. You know what I'm saying? I do respect him more than like these other TIs because again, like if you're a TI, you have your shit together. You're being a good influence for me. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get if someone was doing bad, if we had a system, you know, we don't have to get together and live in a house. But if someone is a TI is doing bad, we had a system where we could donate them money and then we had a plan where it's like, all right, here's a couple bucks so you get a hotel room for a few days, but here's some options on renting a car or like I don't know, man, like just some type of plan. Like I'm smart enough to help people and shit. Come up with a plan and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there should be some type of plan where it's like it's a $500 plan where if a TI is struggling, they're really homeless, and there's someone we know, we come up with $500 within the community, and like there's a plan, like they get a job at like fucking Wendy's, and there's certain jobs that pay every single day. Like, bro, I was working at McDonald's, working at fucking McDonald's, my nigga, during my targeting as a third job. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and I was fucking doing DoorDash and fucking snag a job shifts. So like I don't want to hear like that's like when you're a target like me that's went through the hard targeting and you're getting past that hump, you're finally able to save up fucking, let's just even say $300 to your fucking name. These TIs come out, help, 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 all this shit, and it's like, bro, you can never get to the next level. You don't give a fuck about a real TI getting to the next level like I do. I'm not a fucking good person, but like even most targeted citizen, hey, I know this is bullshit advice and you don't want to fucking hear it, but I'm like, he was talking like, oh, like he was like depressed or some shit, like, oh, blah blah blah. The program, like, when will I stop eating shit? I'm like, bro, like, get your fucking money up. Let's get your landscaping business back and shit on these fucking gang stalkers, man. Get your fucking money, get your business back. And it doesn't matter about the money. You're shitting on these people because you're showing them, even though they kicked you down, you started the business back, dude. You can only go up from there. Now, I'm not saying, okay, I said that. It doesn't mean he's automatically going to be able to do that. It takes time. It takes money. You have to buy the equipment. And I'm not being a big help. I wish I had money to help him start his business. I would do that. If I was rich, I would definitely donate him money to start his landscaping business. 5 grand, 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, these words are just meaningless, but you don't hear that from King Mansa. You hear give me money, and you don't hear that from Karen is versatile. You don't hear that. They don't give a fuck, dog. They just pretend. Stop pretending. You know, you're not a bad person. This is what I'm teaching you on this channel. If you're a target and you're really being gang stalked and you're a little snippy, you have a bad day, you know, you're a little rough around the edges, you only kind of care about your fucking self a little bit because no one cares about you. No one's coming to your fucking aid. So you do what you want a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk shit. Like, this is what I will say. This is what I meant to bring up. The political shit. Oh, don't talk shit on the TIs. Don't make fun of the TIs. Don't you're making us causing division. You need to bring us together. See how they put that burden on me, but Targeted TV talks shit on the TIs. Broken Matrix TV talks shit on the TIs. Abe used to talk shit on the TIs. Everyone does it. There's a reason why people are talking shit. It's because we're not angels. We're flawed fucking human beings. We're far from perfect as targeted individuals. So to have this expectation that no one's allowed to talk shit, no one's allowed to make a joke, no one's allowed to have fun, you know, no, like this is a Mad TV type of situation we got going on the channel. It's like Mad TV. It's to have fun, dude. Mad TV used to say a bunch of offensive shit, make a bunch of fun of every celebrity. It was funny. It's fucking funny. Like, you're trying to be a killjoy for what? You're not even talking like Karen is versatile. He can't even come here and talk sense. Like, bro, you don't even make sense what you're talking outside of you understanding it. I'm not saying you're talking in a nonsense, but you're not. Your videos aren't like a build-up. He acts like his videos are build-up to the TI community reaching some mountaintop together. And it's just not true. It's just not gonna fucking happen. And my StreamYard link is up in the middle of the chat if you want to join. Karen is versatile, right? Just a TI. Finger red number one. See, just a TI, man. This is a guy, Karen is versatile, that was on my old channel that I invited to have as an interview. And he told me he was schizophrenic. Okay. So even though he told me he was schizophrenic, I do believe that he was saying he was worried about break-ins and shit. He was telling me some techniques about putting tapes on locks. So you can tell people breaking in your house. There's a certain way you put a tape on the lock or some shit on the door handle. And even though he's a schizophrenic, I know it's another schizophrenic dude in real life. Nice dude. He doesn't seem delusional at all. Never heard a fly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but besides him, those other people that I were like complete drug addict, crazy people and perps and shit that came on. Like he seemed like a genuine dude, but I literally, you've never seen really Karen is versatile have some type of platform, open platform. I think I've seen him do it like once. I don't really look at his channel. Maybe he's done it in the past, but I was that fucking TI that was playing Kumbaya. I was that TI that was fighting the program until I realized that the shit we're learning online is a deception. I'm not going to participate in a deception that's going to create more mental illness so people can get really targeted by these secretive groups that look for prey, that this shit has to do with transhumanism. And I did the research. Like, I'm doing real research on gangstalking. Richard Lighthouse's name is Winter Calvert. I was a person that brought this up and I exposed targeted justice. I was the first person to expose it. That his name is Winter Calvert. He owns 5 or 6 mansion houses worth $500,000-$600,000. He used to work for fucking NASA. He used to work for a transhumanism genome company. I have to look up the name. And these people are asking for DNA kits to test for fucking blood and shit. These perps. And Winter Calvert, there was this guy that worked at my job that was a perp. And he started a YouTube channel with his friend. And his friend, it was like a podcast channel about like fucking sports and shit. And his friend, and that was random, right? And I looked into his friend, and his friend was in acting school. And guess who gave him lessons? Misha Calvert. Winter Calvert, Richard Lighthouse's fucking family relative, gave him acting lessons. And then his friend perps me in a job. I'm not even gonna go into it. This is a traumatic story. And they both show up on YouTube basically fucking gaslighting me and mocking me with a channel that gets like fucking 2 views, just completely embarrassing themselves just to fucking be part of my targeting, part of the experience. Because this shit goes deep, because I did actual real research. But I'm done with that shit. When you do thousands of hours of research and hundreds of hours, you realize even if you are researching something, it's not healthy for you. So I started engaging in comedy. I started engaging in different fucking things. I'm changing my channel up again. I had some great ideas for the channel. Keep in mind that I'm doing all this shit on my phone. I used to have a computer where I could make better videos. Doing this shit on my phone, bro. On a phone app. Fucking screen recording videos off of YouTube and sounds and shit. Same shit you can be doing. There's a reason why people watch the channels, because they don't know what's coming next. One day I might be on here fucking interviewing people in real life about gangstalking. You never know. You never know. One day I might be doing pickup artist shit. One day I might do a workout shit. I did a workout fucking video. These people fucking copy off me. Like, this dude does his little basketball videos, bro. Like, bro, I can beat you in basketball. Like, I was one of the most prolific basketball players in my fucking area. Like, I was beating people that were ranked in high school at that area, top players in high school in pickup games when they come pick them, like just smoking them. Not by myself, but with my team, with my squad. Like, I had a dude that could dunk. We had a white boy that could shoot threes and pass. And I could play guard and point guard, but I played big man because I could jump high and I could guard the biggest people and I blocked people fucking. I dunked on a dude that was 6'7". I only dunked a handful of times in my life. One time I was on a baseline. This dude was a 6'7" black dude, skinny dude. He was like kind of bad at basketball, but he was okay. Like, he had a jump shot. could dribble a little bit, but he wasn't really super coordinated. And I didn't even know I was gonna dunk, and I fucking went on the baseline. I fucking just dunked like right next to him and shit. He jumped and everything. So I don't want to hear fucking shit like these people fucking. It's fucking jealousy and competition. They're the ones that are in the competition, dude. But going back to the gang stalking fucking shit, like what it is, we already spoke about it. You're followed. You realize that you're being monitored, surveilled. There's technology involved. It has to be the FBI or law enforcement. These people stop right there and they go backwards. They go fucking. They don't curdle over the hall. They fucking go backwards and they start asking for donations, sympathies. Their life goes in circles. Okay. Me, I jumped over the wall. I looked over the fence to see what was there. Now, I may be incorrect. I'm not perfect, but I fucking risked it. I risked it for the biscuit. And I jumped, hurry up, jump back. I said, it's too much. This is what I saw though, but it's too much for me. Like, I'm going to have a fucking mental breakdown. Like, it's too much for me to handle. I need to focus on my life. I'm going to hop back over the fence and report what I saw. You can hop the fence and find out for your fucking self. I would love for you to do that. I would love for you to come on and make some research videos. I would love for you to talk about anything but your fucking self if you care so much about the fucking TI community. You would make content for the TI community. So whether I'm an asshole or not, I make content for the TI community. I put the effort for the TI community. I never asked for nothing in fucking return. And fucking little pipsqueaks like you shooting basketball, something that I used to do fucking 5 years ago. Like, I don't even fucking do that shit, even though it was like the love of my fucking life. Because I started getting gang stalked and I was really getting targeted. Where for the point I couldn't even play basketball. I was working so much, 12-hour fucking days to pay for a hotel and a rental car. Because every car I got fucking touched got destroyed by the program for the most part. Thousands of dollars in fucking repairs, simultaneous break-ins, simultaneously. Every delivery, there's Nerve Gorilla. I believe it was Nerve Gorilla. Could have been maybe a fusion center or something. Stalling every button I press on my phone. Not my phone was slow, and this was multiple Walmart phones. Okay? They work fine, and then when the fucking virus gets on it, the Trojanware, even though I'm taking all the steps to make sure I don't get it, not clicking links, not going on websites, they just knew how to get it back on there. Every button I pressed to do a DoorDash, so arrive at store, phone would freeze. I was resetting my phone 50 times a day, dude. Do you know how long a reset takes on your phone? Reset your phone right now. Tell me how that works out for you. And I didn't even talk about that. While that was going on, I would maybe bring it up, but there was so much other shit going on. I'll bring up other shit and talk about details about the license plates, their tactics, how the drone works way before the fucking news. This dude Karen was making fun of me. Oh, you get a drone. Bitch ass nigga, you crying about working at a supermarket 3 years ago. You fucking pussy. You was a stalker at a fucking grocery store, and that's your whole fucking targeting story. You've shown nothing since then, bro. A police headlight? You don't think I can film some police lights, bro? Come the fuck on. You're living in your car. They're not even fucking with your car. They ain't do no car repairs, bro. You got in a car accident. And you don't even say how it's done. I got in a real COINTELPRO car accident where the dude risked his life and everything and looked directly at me and fucking pulled out of my car, in front of my car. And I still gave him the benefit of the doubt and said it's not gang stalking. And if I were to say it was gang stalking, I would have an explanation for it. I would go, gang stalking, gang stalking, gang stalking, bad stuff happened, gang stalking. This motherfucker is talking about drones. I'm bitching about drones. When I ate shit for fucking showing drones for 2 years. I almost got fucking institutionalized just for that shit could go on the fucking news, and I still didn't get fucking credit. I don't want to hear shit about views and clicks. The drone video that I put up has 24 fucking views. You fucking asshole. All my evidence videos have 20 views. You guys don't give a fuck about real gang stalking. You give a fuck about making up bullshit, like some people being mean to you at a fucking grocery store when I've told 40,000 war stories about jobs. Getting hired at fucking jobs, fucking never starting, people acting like I'm crazy after I filled out paperwork, banking paperwork, sat down after the interview, came in after to fill out paperwork, and still not get a starting date for 3 jobs when I need money. People I'm working at Domino's, DoorDash, and Snag-a-Job shifts. All 3 separate corporations, separate type of jobs, can't pay me because of accounting. They have accounting errors. Take the screenshot. I show it on YouTube. What do I get? Cricket, didn't happen. We're the TI community, never happened. Even though you showed us, it didn't happen, but we're going to come jump down your throat when you make a comedy video. When people are laughing and people like the videos. Because no one cares about my whiny, bitchy gang stalking of me shooting basketballs. Not one perp shows up to that basketball court. Not one! Mr. Big Bad gang stalking evidence? Why the fuck aren't you in here, dude? You can make some little subliminal 5-minute video. I'll go off on you for fucking 3-4 hours if you want to and destroy you with facts, with truth, dude. And what I mean by that, not me talking shit, not me talking down on you. No, you made a claim that I ain't going through fucking gang stalking. Come say it to my face. I'm not going to talk shit, nothing. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to get offline. I'm going to upload all my fucking footage. I'm going to make a fucking documentary. And I'm going to show in that documentary more than you ever will show. You will delete your fucking channel. All your subs will leave you. And this ain't about views. It's because you're a fucking fraud. You want attention. Everyone wants attention when you're going through this, bro. Everybody wants attention when you're being silent tortured for real. When you have a real story to tell, a real testimony, a real documented evidence-based testimony. Of course you want attention and views. This shit ain't normal, you numbnuts. You think it's normal for someone to come to my house with a blowtorch because I did fucking absolutely nothing? I didn't even make a fucking YouTube channel at that time. To intimidate me. You think that's fucking normal? You think I shouldn't get views over that? You people are fucking incredible, dude. It's one thing if you criticize me and I'm not willing to shut. No, I'm actually willing to shut you up and show you the fucking evidence. Then what will Karen or King Monster do? Just to use him as an example. But really, this is focused on Karen is versatile. His name is C. Aaron is versatile. Okay, everyone's seen his fucking non-tent, bro. You talk in circles because you ain't going through jack diddly squat. You may be targeted. I ain't taking shit away from you. But it ain't that fucking tough if you can't prove it and talk in detail. Oh, why can't you make a video saying, like I have a million times, this is my tactics, this is why I'm Karen is versatile. When I go to the park, there's going to be a woman in red. I get the high beams. I get people follow. You can't do that, bro. It's all chaos lectures. Chaos. Sean the Dude says the programming, I like that recovery method. Because yes, gang stalking and targeting is real. It's very severe when it happens hot and heavy. We are not taking away from that. But it ain't lifelong. It ain't gift cards. Okay? If for damn sure, in my opinion, you can fucking stone the messenger, bro. I don't think it's the fucking police, man. I don't think it's the city police that write parking tickets and pull people over is doing this. Okay? I think it's the Fusion Center. I think it's Homeland Security. I think it's darker groups than that. Okay? It has to do with government spying. Absolutely. I will not take away from that. But all you other motherfuckers that just talk in circles, man, like you don't even talk about the government. Like you don't know how much of a shill you look like, Karen. These people are, the gang stalkers, Who are they? What are their motives? What will they generally look like when they fucking encounter you? Are they random people? Is it, if you were to put it on a race, Is it white, black, and Spanish? Is it Asians and Muslims? Like, who are they? Nothing is about race, right? It's not important, but it's just to define this fucking mystical group that's not doing nothing, but is making you make videos about them for 3 years with no evidence, no interest from your subscribers. But it's so hot and heavy, you have to make a million videos about it and not talk about nothing else. You can't talk about one subject outside of gang stalking. Okay, fine. Show us the gang stalking. Document it. Edit a video together of some fucking evidence. And maybe he has, but he makes so much fucking garbage videos. Maybe he has in the past. You can't even find that shit. I'm not scrolling through 1,000 videos for one evidence video. Make a playlist. You know what I'm saying? Do something, bro. Someone wants to have a little bit of fucking fun, and that's the big criminal, not the people stalking you. You're not accusing me of being a perp. That's the funny thing. It's one thing if you're mad at another TI and you're accusing him of being a perp. Like, yeah, I make fun of TIs. It's all common. It's make to my subscribers, and maybe sometimes that TI laugh if they have a sense of humor. But like, dude, I've done maybe, if I were to guess, 50 hours explaining myself on here. Who does that? That's this big bad wolf. Like, they're doing something so bad. I'm willing to have a discussion. If it's bothering so much, I make these fucking little subliminal videos, sneak this video. Let's talk about it. Drop the link. I'm on here for an hour plus. You're a lurker. Maybe you're not watching my content right now, but yeah, you're a lurker. But to go on a deeper level with gang stalking, right? I want to go into a deeper level what gang stalking is, okay? Target, in my opinion, because there's no facts based on this, and then I'm gonna wrap this shit up, okay? Targeted individuals are being monitored and surveilled by members in the public. These people might be secret, they're members in the know, okay? I don't fucking particularly know, and I'm not gonna go there, okay? And I believe it goes as deep as your whole life is being watched as a form of entertainment. People are making money off you. This is a new form of like soft core slavery where people are making money off just you living. They're getting rich off you, and it has to do with entertainment. It has to do with technology, transhumanism, and it has to do with mental health, false diagnoses, and there's a lot of players in this shit, man. It's just people being used, experimented on, and made money off of. And the gang stalking is to cause a stimuli where they capture your brainwave data. Like, dude, this shit goes fucking deep. And again, I'm this is all guessing. The other people talk about this shit too, okay? But I'm just going off experience. And I understand it's difficult to talk about stuff like this. Like, I could technically speak on an hour on each subject, but again, like, it's not based on anything that we can tangibly fucking reach and grab. So I don't like doing that. It's not mentally healthy. But the simple fact that I even think about shit like that, it shows you what type of target I am. It shows you what type of target they are. Even if they're being targeted like the way they say, right? Oh, people are following me everywhere I go, which is they're not, bro. Yeah, maybe in my experience, a lot of the time in the day. In the heavy target, yeah, 70% of your day, 50%, 60%, you're seeing tactics. And most of the following, which is the most easy to coordinate, is by car. So I don't know why you guys don't talk about car tactics a lot and you ignore it. Okay. Like with King Mans, I understand you don't own a car and you walk around and shit. So maybe you're not paying attention to it. But I doubt, even if I was in New York, I would get 666 license plate. I would get Keck license plates. I would get personalized license plates, vanity license plates. I would get color coordinated. Okay. So that's just me. And I mean, I don't get noise. because I'm not a schizophrenic that's sensitive to noise. Like noise doesn't bother me unless you're blaring a loud speaker in my ear or some shit. Like, yeah. A lot of that shit is like matrix shit, like fucking weird shit that, like you always hear construction noises every day, like no matter what. That stuff is real, dog. Like, yeah, noise campaigns are real, but they only do these tactics if you let it bother you. When my targeting first started, they parked a police car and they had its sirens going off, like just parked in the middle of the street. Cause I lived on the 7th story, so I could see the different streets, and they would just have that going on. And it was happening, the noise campaigns, but it's also you being sensitized from hearing other TIs going berserk over it too. So I'm telling you, this is what's going on with Gangstalking. I'm breaking it down to you, man. We have to live in a simulation. I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to be weird, bro. This is a simulation. This is the Gangstalking proves it, because the more you talk about weird shit, the more it happens, and that's just not how reality works. You're manifesting the Gangstalking. That's a big part of it. Okay. Now, are there people dispatching tactics? Absolutely. I've proven that, especially with the license plates. Like other TIs have talked about it. It's like I said, you eat lasagna for lunch, right? You never eat lasagna, you eat lasagna, and then there's a car that's idle just in the middle of the street when you walk out for whatever you're doing next thing in the day, going to the grocery store, and the license plate says lasagna. That's to show that you're being watched in your house to make you go paranoid. Anyone that like Charon is versatile would never even come to that conclusion or talk about it, because bro, it ain't happening, like in my opinion, dog. Like it's not at least happening as hard as you say it is. Now, when I came on and said, "Oh, my gang stalking in the last 2 months since Trump has been like in office or has won," so if it's the deep state left wing government that's running this, they would slow down if Trump was getting in and cutting budgeting. That's just literally logic and common sense. It would have to at least slow down significantly. Not stop, but slow down. So that's all I said. If I wanted to pay attention and be a TI that's filming evidence again, it's not for me even paying attention. It's literally, it will start happening more. I'm just telling you how my gang stalking goes. It's technology based. It's, I believe, implant based. It's drone based. It's augmented reality transhumanism based at the deep levels. But I conquered the gang stalking on foot tactic. That's just one little tactic. Don't freak out about it. Don't film it. Be intimidating. Like I'm physically intimidating. Like I can whoop a person's ass if they're not twice my size. Like if you're a little scrawny drug addict gang stalker, I could walk up to you, be like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" Like, and do some slick shit to intimidate you. That won't make me look crazy. It will make me look like a fucking thug. So they don't do the on foot gang stalking, because I'll fucking think of clever ways to make you feel uncomfortable following me on foot. Like I'll put you in your fucking place. So in a car, you can't really do that without crashing out and going to prison. On foot, there's sneaky ways, if you're smart, to fucking intimidate someone without talking about gang stalking or anything, or doing anything illegal. Like walk up to him, like if you're a big motherfucker, be like, "Yo, what's up, bro? Like I noticed you're following me. Like I hope you're not trying to rob me or anything like that. That wouldn't be wise." And then you make them uncomfortable by responding or something like, "What? Blah, blah." Like I don't know, dude. Like I do slick shit like that. Like I don't say, "Oh, you're gang stalking me. I have you on video." Like, oh fuck, I gotta check my fucking phone. Oh my phone's about to die. I have to end this. But yeah, Karen is a bitch. Never came.